Part 1, The Hidden Epidemic. Why muscle loss after 60 isn't just aging. I've treated thousands of older adults over the last 3 decades, from retired teachers to war veterans. And I can tell you something with absolute certainty. Losing muscle after 60 is not a normal part of aging. It's a silent epidemic, and one that quietly robs people of their freedom, confidence, and independence. The truth no one tells seniors. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever needed to rest halfway up the stairs, struggled to lift groceries that used to feel light, felt your legs wobble when getting out of a chair? If so, you're not alone, but more importantly, you're not broken. What you're likely feeling is the early or advanced stage of a condition called sarcopenia, a progressive loss of muscle mass and strength due to aging. It happens gradually, almost invisibly, until one day it doesn't. A real story. Mr. Harold and the slip that changed everything. Let me tell you about Mr. Harold, a 74-year-old former engineer from Michigan. A few years ago, he came into my clinic after a minor fall in the garage. He didn't break any bones, but the shock and bruises from that fall cost him something far worse, his confidence. "Doc," he told me, "I used to climb ladders and fix things. Now I get nervous just bending down." The truth, Mr. Harold didn't fall because he was clumsy. He fell because he had quietly lost over 20% of his leg strength in just 5 years, and no one noticed. Not his wife, not even him. The shocking data on muscle loss after 60. Research from the Mayo Clinic and Harvard Health confirms what I've seen for years. After age 60, you lose up to 8% of your muscle mass every decade. After 70, that rate accelerates to 15% per decade. But here's the twist. You can lose muscle even if your weight stays the same, because fat slowly replaces muscle tissue. And without muscle, every simple task, from walking to standing to breathing, gets harder. But here's the good news. You can turn it around, and you don't need a personal trainer, expensive gym equipment, or dangerous pills. All it takes is knowing what your body is missing and restoring it the right way. What if you could rebuild strength with a scoop and a spoon? In this video, I'm going to walk you through the 3 natural powders I recommend to my patients. Yes, powders that stimulate muscle protein synthesis, ease joint inflammation, improve cellular energy, and support faster recovery after movement. You probably already have 1 or 2 of them in your home right now. The key is learning how and when to use them. This isn't about marketing hype. It's about science-backed, real-life results, the kind that help my patients stay out of wheelchairs, off pain meds, and on their feet for years longer. Coming up next, in the next chapter, we'll look at the #1 cause of age-related weakness that nobody is talking about, and the reason why even eating well might not be enough. I'll also share the story of Linda, a 68-year-old widow who turned her life around just by changing how she started her mornings. So stay with me, because this journey could change how you age and how you live. If you've ever felt like your body is slipping away from you, this might be the turning point. Let's dive deeper into the biology of muscle loss and what you can do about it, starting in Part 2. Part 2, Understanding Sarcopenia, the Silent Thief. As a physician who has worked with aging adults for over 30 years, I've seen one issue more than almost any other. A steady decline in strength that people often dismiss as just getting older. But in medical terms, this isn't just aging. It's called sarcopenia, the progressive loss of muscle mass, strength, and function with age. And it starts earlier than most people realize. What is sarcopenia? Sarcopenia typically begins in your 40s and accelerates after 60. According to Harvard Health and the Mayo Clinic, older adults can lose up to 8% of their muscle per decade after 60, and up to 15% per decade after age 70. The real danger? You might look the same on the outside, but muscle is quietly being replaced by fat and strength is disappearing. Why it matters? Muscle isn't just for movement. It helps regulate blood sugar, supports joint health, and protects against falls. As muscle fades, balance worsens. Walking becomes harder. Daily tasks like standing or lifting feel heavier. Eventually, this leads to falls, fractures, loss of independence, and a sharp decline in health. Why it happens? There are 5 major causes of sarcopenia. 1, anabolic resistance. Older muscles don't respond to protein as efficiently. 2, inactivity. Less movement sends a biological signal to break down muscle. 3, hormonal decline, lower testosterone, estrogen, and growth hormone. 4, chronic inflammation, which blocks muscle repair, Harvard Health 2023. 5, nutrient gaps, especially protein, vitamin D, leucine, and magnesium. A patient story, Linda, 68. Linda came to me feeling tired and weak. She hadn't gained much weight, but she'd lost muscle. She couldn't stand from a chair without using her arms. After basic changes to her routine, including adding specific nutritional powders, we tracked her progress. 3 months later, she was back to daily walking. 6 months later, she hiked with her grandkids. The takeaway: sarcopenia is reversible, but only if you catch it early. Even if you eat well, your body may not absorb and use protein efficiently after 60. That's why in the next part, we'll look at the most effective tool I recommend to support aging muscles, whey protein, and how it helps overcome this hidden resistance. Let's move on to Part 3. Part 3, the power of protein. Why diet isn't enough after 60. Most seniors I meet tell me, "But doctor, I eat plenty of protein. Chicken, eggs, a little fish. It sounds good on paper, but here's the hard truth. After age 60, simply eating protein isn't enough. Your body doesn't process it the same way it used to. This is due to something called anabolic resistance, a natural part of aging where your muscles become less responsive to dietary protein. According to research from the Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults need 25–30 grams of high-quality protein per meal just to stimulate the same muscle-building effect that younger adults get with 15–20 grams. In other words, you may be eating enough food, but your muscles aren't getting the message to grow. Why this matters? Without enough protein, you lose strength and energy. Recovery slows after any physical activity. Muscle loss accelerates even if your weight is stable. Worse still, most seniors spread their protein unevenly, eating most of it at dinner. But studies from McMaster University show that even distribution of protein across meals is crucial for muscle synthesis. Why whey protein helps? Whey protein stands out because it's a complete protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids. But more importantly, it's rich in leucine, an amino acid shown to be the most powerful trigger for muscle protein synthesis. According to a 2020 study published in Nutrients, leucine helps flip the switch for muscle growth after activity, something aging bodies struggle to do on their own. Real-life application. Let's take a patient of mine, George, 72. He walked daily and ate 3 square meals, but he kept losing strength. I suggested adding 1 scoop, about 20–25 grams of whey isolate after his walks. 6 weeks later, he was climbing stairs without holding the rail. Same diet, same steps. But now his body was finally rebuilding muscle, not just maintaining. When and how to take it. The ideal time to consume whey is 30 to 60 minutes after exercise, or with breakfast to jumpstart protein intake for the day. For best results, choose whey protein isolate low in lactose, high in purity. Avoid products with artificial sweeteners or gums. Blend it with water, almond milk, or in a smoothie with fruits and greens. Bottom line, whey protein isn't just for athletes. For seniors, it's a powerful, proven tool to combat muscle loss, support recovery, boost immunity, and blood sugar regulation. And unlike pills or injections, it's safe, simple, and effective, especially when paired with even light movement like walking or resistance bands. Next, we'll explore another overlooked supplement, collagen peptides, and how it helps the invisible structure around your muscles stay strong and pain-free. Let's move on to Part 4. Part 4, Collagen Peptides, Rebuilding the Support System. Most people hear the word collagen and think of skin creams or anti-aging beauty products. But as a physician, I see collagen very differently, as the framework that holds your entire body together. And for seniors, collagen isn't about looking younger. It's about moving better. What is collagen and why it matters after 60? Collagen is the most abundant protein in the body. It's found in tendons, ligaments, cartilage, joints, connective tissue surrounding your muscles. As we age, collagen production declines steadily, starting around age 25 and dropping sharply after 50. According to Harvard Medical School, this can lead to stiff joints, slower healing, weaker ligaments, increased risk of injury. In simple terms, your muscles may still be strong, but if the support system is weak, you'll feel pain, instability, and fatigue. Why collagen peptides work? Collagen peptides are hydrolyzed collagen, broken down into smaller amino acid chains that your body can easily absorb. The three key amino acids, glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, help rebuild damaged cartilage, strengthen joint tissue, improve flexibility and movement. Clinical studies, including a 2019 review published in Nutrients, show that collagen supplementation may reduce joint pain and improve mobility in older adults, even those with osteoarthritis. Patient example, Betty, 70. Betty, one of my longtime patients, loved gardening, but she stopped because of persistent knee pain. She didn't want steroids or surgery, so we tried a natural approach. Daily collagen peptides, vitamin C to aid collagen absorption, gentle stretches and walking. After 8 weeks, she was back tending her garden, kneeling, squatting, and smiling. How to use it. Collagen is easy to use. Stir into coffee or tea. Add to smoothies or oatmeal. Mix into soup or broth. Look for grass-fed, pasture-raised collagen. 10-20 grams per day. Pair with vitamin C, either from food or a supplement. Bonus, more than joints. Collagen doesn't just help movement. It also supports bone density, skin hydration, gut lining health, and when combined with protein-rich foods or whey, it creates a complete recovery system for both muscle and structure. Bottom line, if you've been avoiding activity because of nagging pain or stiffness, collagen might be the missing piece. It's not about miracles. It's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to maintain movement and independence, especially after 60. In the next section, we'll look at a true nutritional powerhouse, Spirulina, and why it's one of my favorite supplements for older adults, especially those struggling with energy, fatigue, or inflammation. Let's continue to Part 5. Part 5, Spirulina, the overlooked superfood for seniors. If I told you there's a green powder that helps fight fatigue, support your muscles, improve your blood flow, and even reduce inflammation, You might think it's too good to be true. But spirulina does exactly that. And while it's been used for centuries, it's only recently gained attention in modern medical research, especially for older adults. What is spirulina? Spirulina is a blue-green algae packed with complete plant-based protein, iron and magnesium, B vitamins, potassium, calcium, and antioxidants. According to the Cleveland Clinic, it's one of the most nutrient-dense foods on Earth. Just 1 teaspoon provides a rich source of muscle-supporting nutrients without meat or heavy digestion. Why it matters for muscle health. Spirulina contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a rare complete protein in the plant world. But it does more than build muscle. Iron supports red blood cell production, improving oxygen delivery to muscles. Magnesium and potassium reduce cramps and support nerve muscle function. B vitamins boost energy metabolism at the cellular level. A study published in Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine found that spirulina supplementation improved muscle endurance and reduced oxidative stress in older adults. Patient example, Tom, 66. Tom was a semi-retired teacher who often felt sluggish, even after 8 hours of sleep. Blood tests showed no anemia, but his iron was borderline low. We added spirulina to his breakfast smoothie, a half teaspoon per day, and within 3 weeks he noticed more morning energy, less muscle fatigue after gardening, fewer leg cramps at night. He never changed his exercise routine, just his nutrition. Fighting inflammation with phycocyanin. Spirulina's unique antioxidant, phycocyanin, gives it the blue-green color and powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Chronic low-grade inflammation, a key factor in aging and sarcopenia, damages muscle tissue and slows recovery. Phycocyanin helps protect muscles during stress, reduce post-exercise soreness, support immune balance, improves circulation. Spirulina also increases nitric oxide production, helping relax and widen blood vessels. For seniors, this can mean better blood flow to limbs, warmer hands and feet, more oxygen and nutrients reaching the muscles. How to use it. Spirulina has a strong taste, but it's manageable. Mix into citrus juice, pineapple, orange, lemon. Blend with banana and greens in a smoothie. Stir into salad dressings or soups. Start with a half teaspoon daily and increase to 1 teaspoon. Or use tablets if the taste is too strong. Always choose organic, third-party tested spirulina to avoid contamination, since algae can absorb heavy metals if poorly sourced. Who should consider spirulina? Older adults who feel weak or tired. Vegetarians or those eating less meat. People with low iron or chronic inflammation. Those recovering from illness or injury. Bottom line, spirulina may be tiny, but its impact is powerful. It fills in the nutrient gaps many seniors face and gently supports strength, circulation, and recovery from the inside out. In the next section, we'll step back and look at how these 3 supplements, whey, collagen, and spirulina, work together to form a full-body muscle recovery plan. Let's move on to Part 6. Part 6, combining the trio, how whey, collagen, and spirulina work together. You've now learned about 3 powerful yet natural supplements. Whey protein for building and preserving muscle. Collagen peptides for strengthening joints and connective tissue. Spirulina for cellular energy, inflammation control, and nutrient support. But the real magic happens when they're used together, strategically, consistently, and with the right timing. Why one alone isn't always enough. Each of these powders supports a different system. Whey targets muscle fibers directly through leucine and amino acids. Collagen reinforces ligaments, tendons, and cartilage, what I call your structural web. Spirulina nourishes the bloodstream, cells, and mitochondria, fighting inflammation from within. Used alone, each provides benefit, but combined, they form a 360-degree support system for aging bodies. Movement, recovery, and resilience, scientific backing. A 2022 review in Nutrients notes that combining collagen with a high-protein diet may improve mobility and reduce pain in older adults faster than protein alone. Other studies show that spirulina enhances the antioxidant effects of physical activity and complements the metabolic pathways activated by protein. In simple terms, these supplements don't compete, they complement. When and how to take them? Here's the schedule I often recommend for seniors. Morning, start the day strong. Whey protein, 2025 g. Mix with water or almond milk after light movement, walk, stretches. Optional. Add to oatmeal or a smoothie. Late morning or lunch, spirulina, a 1 tsp, in citrus juice or smoothie. For tablets, take with a meal. Afternoon or evening, collagen peptides, 10-20 g. Mix into tea, coffee, or soup. Combine with vitamin C, e.g., orange juice or lemon water for better absorption, what you can expect over time. With daily use and gentle movement, week 2-4. Slight boost in energy, reduced soreness. Week 5-8. Stronger legs, easier movement, better balance. Week 9-12. Improved posture, endurance, and joint comfort. Results vary, but consistency is key. These powders aren't magic, but they unlock your body's own ability to repair and rebuild, something food alone can't always do past 60. Patient snapshot. Gerald, 74. Gerald was skeptical, but after 12 weeks on the routine above, he told me, "I didn't feel younger. I felt more like myself again. I could walk to the park and back without stopping. That hasn't happened in years." Bottom line, think of whey, collagen, and spirulina as building blocks. Used alone, they support parts of your health. Used together, they rebuild your foundation, allowing you to move, lift, bend, and live with more ease and confidence. In the next section, we'll answer common questions my patients often ask about safety, side effects, and how to start even on a tight budget. Let's continue to Part 7. Part 7, FAQ. Common questions about protein, powders, and safety after 60. When I recommend whey, collagen, or spirulina to my patients, I usually get the same handful of questions. Let's walk through them clearly, calmly, and with facts. 1. Aren't powders just for young athletes? No, while powders are popular in fitness circles, they're extremely helpful for seniors because aging bodies absorb nutrients less efficiently. Appetite often decreases with age. Chewing and digestion can become harder. Supplements like whey and collagen provide easy-to-digest protein in precise doses. 2. I already eat meat and eggs. Do I still need extra protein? Possibly, yes. According to Harvard Health Publishing, seniors often need 30–50% more protein than younger adults, about 1:1. 5 grams per kg of body weight daily. Even with a good diet, many fall short, especially on leucine, the muscle-building trigger in whey. 3. Is whey bad for kidneys? Not in healthy people. According to the Mayo Clinic, there's no evidence that high-protein diets harm kidney function in those without pre-existing kidney disease. However, if you have chronic kidney disease, CKD, always check with your doctor first. 4. I'm lactose intolerant. Can I still use whey? Yes, with caution. Choose whey protein isolate or hydrolyzed whey. These contain very little lactose and are well tolerated by most people. You can also try plant-based options, e.g. pea protein, though they may have lower leucine levels. 5. Is collagen safe long-term? Yes, studies have shown daily collagen use over 12+ months is safe and well tolerated. It's a naturally occurring protein in your body and doesn't accumulate in harmful ways. Just be sure to choose high-quality, third-party tested sources. 6. What about spirulina? Can I trust it? Yes, if you buy the right kind. Spirulina can absorb toxins from water, so choose brands that are organic, grown in controlled environments, e.g. Hawaii, California. Third-party tested for heavy metals and bacteria. If you're on blood thinners or have autoimmune conditions, talk to your doctor first. 7. Can I combine all three powders safely? Absolutely. Each targets different systems, muscles, joints, and cellular health, and they do not interact negatively. Space them out across the day and drink plenty of water. 8. Is this expensive to maintain? Not necessarily. Used properly, Whey 30 servings equals $30.45. Collagen 30 servings equals $25.40. Spirulina 60 servings equals $15.30. That's less than $3 a day for full body support, often cheaper than pain meds, energy drinks, or doctor visits down the road. 9. How long before I see results? Based on patient experiences and research, weeks 2-4, energy and digestion improve. Weeks 5-8, muscle tone, joint comfort increase. Weeks 9-12, noticeable strength, endurance, and confidence in movement. Remember, these are tools, not magic. Consistency matters more than speed. Bottom line. If you've had questions or concerns about using nutritional powders in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s, know this. You're not too old, it's not too late. And yes, it can work for you. Next, I'll share real-life patient stories and what they did differently to reclaim their strength and mobility. Let's move on to Part 8. Part 8, a doctor's 7-day kickstart plan for seniors. If you're ready to try this for yourself, don't overthink it. Start small, be consistent, let your body adjust. Here's the 7-day beginner plan I often give my new patients. Simple, gentle, and effective. Day 1-2, focus on fueling. Morning, drink 1 scoop of whey protein isolate mixed with water or almond milk. Take a short 5-10 minute walk after breakfast or stretch in place. Afternoon, add a half teaspoon of spirulina to a glass of citrus juice or a smoothie. If you prefer, take 3-5 spirulina tablets with lunch. Evening, stir 10 g of collagen peptides into tea, warm milk, or broth. Optional, take with a piece of fruit for added vitamin C. Day 3-4. Activate the muscles. Repeat the same supplement schedule. Add resistance band exercises, 5-10 minutes. Seated leg lifts, light arm curls. Stay hydrated, at least 6-8 glasses of water/day. You may feel slight soreness. That's a good sign your muscles are responding. Day 5-6, track your energy. Keep a short journal. Oh, how do your legs feel when climbing stairs? Oh, do you feel steadier or more energized in the morning? Oh, are you sleeping better? Stick with the same supplement doses. Increase spirulina to 1 full teaspoon if tolerated. Day 7, reflect and decide. After 1 full week, ask yourself, oh, do I feel stronger or more mobile? Oh, is this routine sustainable for me? Oh, what worked best? Whey, collagen, spirulina, or all three? Most of my patients report subtle but noticeable improvements in energy, joint comfort, mental clarity, muscle tone. Pro tip: if budget is tight, start with whey protein only, then add others over time. Beyond day 7. Keep going. Adjust dosage based on how your body feels. Don't skip movement. Protein works best when paired with gentle activity. Make it part of your lifestyle, not just a trial. Bottom line, you don't need perfect discipline. Just a plan that's simple enough to follow and effective enough to make a difference. In the final part, I'll share my closing thoughts as a physician and why this isn't just about muscle. It's about freedom, confidence, and living life on your terms. Let's finish strong in Part 8. Part 9, Final Thoughts. This is about more than muscle. By now, you've seen the science, you've heard the stories, and hopefully you've realized that losing strength after 60 doesn't have to be inevitable. As a doctor who's spent decades helping people walk again, stand taller, or simply live without fear of falling, I want to tell you something important. This is not about vanity, it's about dignity, because muscle means movement. Movement means independence, and independence means freedom, the freedom to live life on your terms, not stuck on the sidelines. What we've learned together. Let's quickly review. Whey protein helps rebuild muscle when your diet isn't enough. Collagen peptides repair the structure that holds you up, your joints, ligaments, and fascia. Spirulina fights inflammation and boosts energy from deep inside your cells. Together, these powders create a simple, safe, and effective system for restoring strength after 60. No prescriptions, no gimmicks, just consistency and care. My challenge to you: don't wait for the next fall, or fatigue, or diagnosis to act. Start today, even if it's just a short walk after breakfast, a scoop of protein in your coffee, a glass of spirulina before lunch. These small acts are how strength returns, and strength is how you get your life back, step by step. You deserve this. You've spent a lifetime taking care of others. Now it's time to take care of yourself, because aging isn't the end of growth. It's just the beginning of doing it smarter. If this video helped you, do me one favor. Hit like so YouTube can share it with other seniors who need it. Subscribe to the channel for more doctor-backed health advice. And if you've already started your journey, drop a comment below. I'm starting today, so we can cheer you on. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing strength. See you in the next video, and until then, keep moving forward.